Hello once again to everyone. So as you can see sa ating title, we will be doing another fragrance review. At ngayon po sa house muli ng DXB Perfume. So kamusta po ba ang house na ito and ano po ba yung mga perfumes na aking re-reviewin sa ngayon? Stay tuned po. Ayun, so again guys, we will be reviewing from DXB Perfumes, a local brand based sa Laguna. Most of their perfumes are inspired from a designer frag or meron din pong mga iilan na niche frags, no? And their oils are manufactured from UAE, no? So, ayan, no, this is the part 6. Grabe, para po sa mga nakasubaybay from parts 1 to 5, maraming salamat po. I hope no na nakatulong ito somehow sa inyo, lalo po sa mga nagsisimula or doon po sa mga limited po yung kanilang mga budget, no, in buying frags. So hopefully po nakatulong po sa inyo to. Maraming salamat po sa mga nagko-comment, sa mga nagme-message po sa akin, no. I'm grateful na maka-help po sa DXB Perfumes. Gusto ko pong i-take ulit yung time, no, para magpasalamat po sa inyo. Maraming salamat po for allowing me, no, at through this nabigyan ko rin po yung mga kapatid ko, yung mga friends ko, even the Baguio Frag Heads, no, na try po nila ang DXB Perfume. So maraming salamat po. Sa ngayon po, ito po muna yung last na review na gagawin natin sa DXB Perfumes, and hopefully na-cover ko na po most ng kanilang perfume offerings, no, yung available sa ngayon. Of course, marami pa po silang i-release, no, so abangan lang po natin yan, and ilalagay po natin below again yung shop nila, yung page nila, no, para po ma-visit natin. Ayun, so again, no, DXB Perfumes, before we go to the frags that I have here, again, let's go to the presentation, no. Ito po yung kanilang box, no. So again, the black and the gold theme, no, the name of the local brand, the name of the perfume, this is La Mer, no, and kung saan siya offered to, no. So merong for women, for male, meron din pong unisex, no. And this is the bottle presentation, no. Napaka-simple, no, pero for me elegant, no, kasi ano, may sticker siya sa likod with this to make, no, the frosted bottle na parang ganun, no, na effect. So anyway, same details, the name of the local brand, the name of the perfume, no, and ayun, gusto ko rin po ipakita sa inyo yung kanilang 10 ml, no. So this is again Red Rouge, no. This is inspired from Baccarat Rouge 540. If you want to check this out, I believe nilagay ko po ito sa part 4, no, or part 3, no. Ililink ko na lang po below. So ayun, I have here I believe, ayun, no, so I have 5, no, 5 scents that I want to share to you. Mga inspired perfumes po ito muli, no, and hopefully ito pong mga frags na ito, lalo po sa mga nagsisimula, no, I know na you want to explore lalo po yung mga local brands natin, and of course this is our support din sa ating mga local brands, whether it be indie houses, no, like Ren Atelier, or it be mga local cloning or inspired brands, no, and this is one of them. Okay, so what are the scents that I have for you here? Number 1, this is called Liberty Pear. Okay, so Liberty Pear, this is inspired from Jo Malone's English Pear and Freesia. Okay, so Jo Malone's English Pear and Freesia, isa po ito sa madalas ninyong makikitang offering ng Jo Malone, no? Kumbaga, madalas to sa mga boutique nila or even po sa frag community, madalas po ninyong makikita na may mga nagpo-post nito, no? So English Pear and Freesia, I have tried the OG before, no, sa boutique nila sa SM Baguio, no. So this is floral, fruity, fresh, musky, pero po may green siya sa base, no, and as the name implies, no, yung note composition niya, of course, merong pear, merong freesia. Okay, so freesia, this is a flower, but when you when you put that in perfumes, no, it is floral, yes, no, pero there's this distinct spicy undertone to it, no, and of course may melon, so may light sweetness siya, tapos may rose and rhubarb, no. Yung rhubarb, no, itong note na to, as far as I can remember, isa po sa gumagamit ng note ng rhubarb is Lacoste, no. L'Homme Intense po ata yung name, no, the blue one, no. So anyway, the rhubarb, this is a fruit, this is green, making that green base ng English pear and freesia, pero at the same time this is also sweet and sour, no. So when there's rhubarb sa perfume, may distinct character siya, and it is same as true sa English pear and freesia. So for me, ito pong Liberty Pear is a good take, no. Siguro it has less of the rhubarb effect, no. Paano ba, parang yung nakuha nila yung green aspect, no, pero when it comes to the fruity, the sweet and the sour side na counterbalance ng note ng rhubarb, siguro toned down yung ginawa ng DXB sa kanilang take ng English pear and freesia. But nonetheless, this is a good take. You would know at first sniff na this is inspired from English pear and freesia, kasi I have tried siguro quite a lot of inspired or clone perfumes ng English pear and freesia, and siguro hindi ko kagad na determine, maybe there's a twist or maybe there's a lighter take of a note, pero this one, no, ito pong Liberty Pear, you would recognize na, ay, oo nga, this is English pear and freesia inspired, no. So ayun, number 1 is Liberty Pear, and the second one is called Pink Peony. So Pink Peony, again, inspired from another Jo Malone perfume called Peony and Blush Suede. Okay, so Peony and Blush Suede, no, lalagay natin dito, this is floral, this is fruity, fresh, but again, no, merong distinct character. Ito po yung siguro, no, nakakatuwa, no, interesting sa Jo Malone. Although I am not a fan talaga ng Jo Malone, pero na-appreciate ko sa kanila as a niche house, no. Hindi lang sila basta florals, no. I look at them as parang diptyque, kasi ang diptyque, no, sa mga hindi pa po nakaka-try ng diptyque, even me, no, I'm speaking from experience, I thought nung una it's mostly herbal, it's mostly green, pero pag naamoy mo pala, pag na-try mo pala yung mga offerings nila, ayun nga, no, there's green, there's floral, pero meron siyang distinct character, and nakita ko yun sa Jo Malone, no. So ito pong Peony and Blush Suede, no, may freshness siya from the apple, as you can see sa notes, no. Lots of florals, may roses, and sa base, no, there's this distinct character ng suede, no. So suede, para siyang, paano ba, para siyang lighter take ng leather, kasi of course leather is rough, it is woody, it is burnt, no, parang ganun yung mga facets ng leather, no, parang bits and pieces of being woody, of being burnt, no, of being a bit animalic. So suede, no, it is animalic, no, pero it does not go overboard, no. Para siyang, try to imagine yung pagta-transition ng Africa Oliphant ng Nishané, no. So ang Nishané po kasi, no, yung Africa Oliphant, no, may animalic use yung kanyang suede, no, pero ang napansin ko sa Africa Oliphant, before it goes animalic, meron po siyang transition na parang powdery, no, para siyang powdery na musky, pero you know na it would transition sa character ng Africa Oliphant ng Nishané. Ito pong Peony and Blush Suede, no, for me siguro yung before the transition, yun yung suede use. So anyway, mahirap siyang explain, no, pero siguro ganun yung nai-imagine ko as to how suede is used sa ano, no, sa Peony and Blush Suede. Pero anyway, Pink Peony for me is a less suede variation or version, no? And I understand kasi siguro ito po yung mga scent profile na siguro it would not sell talaga, no, on a mass scale kasi nga po there's this distinct suede use, no? Pero anyway, ang napansin ko dito, it's a lighter take of the suede, no? And it's good. Pero yun nga, personally siguro, no, I am looking for more suede kasi alam nyo naman yung preference ko eh. Alam nyo naman na personally I like suede, I like leather, I like them na sa pinaka kumbaga leathery, no. Halimbawa yung Africa Oliphant nga, no, I like the base, no, ng Africa Oliphant, no. So anyway, it's good but again, no, not for me. Pero good take pa rin siya ng DXB. And again, no, that's Jo Malone's Peony and Blush Suede. And the third one, another Jo Malone inspired frag, and this is called Nectarine Blossom and Honey. Okay, so Nectarine Blossom and Honey, this is fruity and dense yung sweetness niya. If you look at the notes of Nectarine Blossom and Honey, you would see notes like nectarine, of course, no, from the name. Nectarine, this is a variation of peach, no? And aside from that variation ng peach, no, actually may peach din talaga dito. So nectarine plus peach. So it's like having two peach sa isang perfume. Tapos may plum, of course, ang plum, no, bigyan ko po kayo example. This is one frag, no, that I have a niche frag na may prominent use ng plum. And this is Rosé All Day by Gallagher Fragrances. No, you would get that parang berry-like na character, pero parang berry na nilagyan mo ng booze, no? Parang ganun yung plum, no? So anyway, may plum siya, no? So that's dense, no? Ang plum, it is bordering parang may wine, no? Parang siyang parang red wine, parang ganun, no? So ayun, plum and my freshness, no? And Nectar Blossom na take po ng DXB is a good interpretation. Nakuha nila lalo yung fruity freshness, no? And yung dense na sweetness, no? So siguro from the Jo Malones na they are trying to interpret, siguro yung Nectar Blossom nila yung for me personally. Okay, so ayan, Nectar Blossom by DXB Perfumes. And the fourth one is called Purple Mood. Okay, Purple Mood is inspired from MFK's Oud Satin Mood, no? So Oud Satin Mood, this is vanillic, this is woody, this is powdery, this is warm, spicy, pero may floral siya, no? As you would get din sa ibang MFK, no, na nakukuha ko yung ganong distinct DNA ng frags ng MFK. For example, no, yung kanilang aside from Oud Satin Mood, of course, yung kanilang BR540, no, makukuha natin yun eh. Then Gentle Fluidity Silver, Gentle Fluidity Gold, even yung MFK's Oud, no, there's this distinct character ng powdery, ng florals, pero may oud, no? May ganun silang character, no? But of course, this is a more wearable, parang designer-ish kind na use ng oud. No? So, lots of rose, oud, and vanilla. For me, ito pong take ng DXB sa Oud Satin Mood, this is siguro more of a Middle Eastern take ng Oud Satin Mood, no? It does not go sa florals lang, no? Pero ang napansin ko sa Purple Mood nila, no, it is like florals and oud, parang tinatry nilang mag-race, no? Parang ganun, tinatry nilang mag-fit sa isang perfume, no? And siguro yun, no? And for me, a really good performer. Actually, isa to sa mga una kong nakuha from DXB Perfumes. A really good performer. Pero, this is not for all. Kasi, if you have tried Oud Satin Mood with that oud use, no? And you combine that with rose, no? para po kasi sa akin personally, no, at try ko lang sabihin, it's either you go heavy sa oud when you combine it sa rose, or you do not put oud at all. Kasi ito yung challenge for me sa oud satin mood pag parang nagkakapantay lang yung take ng rose halimbawa at ng oud, for me that becomes challenging kasi I'm looking for more oud, no, and sometimes, no, honestly, yung oud satin mood, no, it becomes parang nakakasuka for me personally, parang nakakahilo. And siguro yung purple mood, parang ganun din yung effect sa akin, no? Not that I am saying na it is bad, but I am just saying na it is not for me. Okay, so yun, no, purple mood inspired from oud satin mood. So if you like oud satin mood, this is a good take ng oud satin mood, no? Hindi po madami ang just to take note din, no, hindi madami ang gumagawa ng inspired frags ng oud satin mood. Usually you would see Gentle Fluidity Silver or Baccarat Rouge 540, but not too often that you will see an inspired frag of oud satin mood. Okay, so yun, the fourth one and the fifth one, this is called the Mauve, no? The Mauve is inspired from Mont Blanc's Explorer. Okay, so Mont Blanc's Explorer, isa po ito sa na-hype sa community natin, no? And by hype, kasi malapit siya sa amoy ng Creed Aventus. Okay, so I have tried reviewing ang Creed Aventus and its clones, no. Ilalagay din natin yung link below, no. Pero isa po ito sa nakalimutan ko kasi ako personally, no, if I would choose an inspired frag, no, or siguro a frag within the DNA, the vein of Creed Aventus, no, considering of for what it's going for sa retail, no. Of course, many are gravitating towards a lesser priced frags, no, with the Aventus DNA. Ako personally, sorry po, no, pero I wouldn't go with any Club de Nuit, no. I am not bashing Club de Nuit, pero it's not for me personally. If I would go for a Creed Aventus DNA frag, it would be Loewe's Essentia, no. Ni-review ko yan, no, kasama yan ng clones, or yung Mont Blanc Explorer, no. Ang nagiging problema lang kasi sa Mont Blanc Explorer, no, this is a softer take, no, of the DNA ng Aventus, but pambira, napaka-bango, no, napaka smooth ng blend nila. Pero ayun, no, let's go sa the Mauve, no, ng DXB. For me, no, nakuha niya definitely yung Explorer vibes, no, and I can detect siguro ito yung kakaiba, I can detect a Middle Eastern twist dito, no. Siguro nilagyan nila ng konting oud, or siguro nilagyan nila ng konting saffron, no, I don't know, pero may ganun siyang vibe, no. You would still get Aventus, pero unlike doon sa Aventus talaga na inspired nila, kasi yung Aventus na inspired nila, I believe na review ko na po ito sa part 1, ano, pero napansin ko that's heavy sa oak moss, no. Pero this one, you would detect that oak moss, pero there's something else, no, to get the smoothness of the OG Explorer. Napansin ko siguro there's this soft touch, no, parang pitik lang ng oud or saffron to make a Middle Eastern twist, no, sa frag na to. So ayun guys, would I recommend the Mauve? Of course, maganda siyang take, lalo if you like the DNA. So yun, guys, I'm so happy, no, grabe, nag part 6 tayo dito. I'm so happy. Again, I just want to thank DXB Perfumes. Maraming salamat po sa tiwala ninyo, no. Maraming salamat po for trusting my judgment, of course, my nose, kumbaga, no, sa frag na ito. I am in no way an expert or a perfumer, but I just want to share to you yung personal experience ko, and of course, so above all, my passion. Maraming salamat po for giving me that avenue Hindi lang po to share my passion via YouTube, but of course to share din my this perfumes again, no, sa mga kapatid ko, sa friends ko, sa churchmates, even po sa mga kaibigan ko sa Baguio Frogheads, no. So ayun, maraming salamat po overall, no. Just to end, no, would I recommend DXB perfumes? Yes, no, kasi ang maganda po sa DXB perfumes, hindi sila pre-mixed oils eh. What do I mean, no? They manufacture their own perfume oils, no? Kasi there are those inspired perfumes, although of course they're good, no? I am in no way, shape or form na binabash yung mga supplier ng premix oils, no? This is just my personal opinion. If you have your own, or if you manufacture your own, I think that's better kasi controlled mo yung quality. Kung premixed yan, of course, maglalagay ka siguro ng konting raw materials or essential oils, no? But definitely premixed oils, as the name implies, no, ano na yan eh, it is already made na, no, already prepared kind of oils, no. So if you want your own take, your own variation, your own materials, etc., go for doon na sa mga hindi premix, no. Pero of course, who am I to say na you cannot buy premix oils? Of course, napakamahal din naman talaga ng pag-manufacture ng material. So anyway, these are just my thoughts. Sana po huwag nyo ko i-bash doon, no. Pero yun lang, again, no, DXB perfumes, would I recommend this perfume brand? Yes, no, kasi katulad nga na sabi ko, nakakatuwa na nakikita mo yung pag-usad, kumbaga yung pag-rise ng local perfumes, no, sa local scene. Of course, most of them are inspired, pero we can see then perfume brands locally na they're trying to make their own, no? So anyway, yun lang po. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Marami na ako sinasabi, no. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. If you find this interesting and helpful, please do consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I will put down sa description box ang links and pages, everything else ng mga reviews ko, and nito pong links ng shop, no, ng page, no, ng DXB Perfumes. Maraming salamat po muli. Maraming salamat po sa tiwala, DXB Perfumes. Thank you so much, guys. Ingat po kayo.